also say a man was shot by the person he was trying to rob in Westtown last night.
So let me get this straight. This dude steals a car, robs 2 women, and then tries to rob a 3rd person, only to get lit up like a Christmas tree because his 3rd victim was a concealed carry holder. Now, I'm not saying karma is real, but if it is, she's been spending a lot of time in Chicago lately. Let's roll the news clip.
Police say a 36-year-old man was getting some things out of his car near Artesian and Hirsch, and that's when an armed suspect demanded his belongings. Police say the would-be robbery victim, who's a concealed carry license holder, pulled out his own gun and shot the suspect several times. The would-be robber is in critical condition right now.
You've got to be either one bold or one dumb motherfucker to think you can go on a 3-person robbery spree in a city where concealed carry is legal and just walk away clean. I mean, this isn't some 13-year-old misguided kid with a squirt gun. He was 18, a legal adult who apparently decided the streets were a better option than Call of Duty. So according to the Daily Mail, he was gunned down on the west side of Chicago at 4:48 p.m. on Tuesday, ending a brief but violent crime spree. And when they say crime spree, they're not exaggerating. His crime spree began just 18 minutes earlier when he robbed a man on the corner of Fulton and Kilpatrick in Austin and stole his gray 2025 Toyota Corolla. Then he hit 2 more women at gunpoint. At 10:43, he pulled up alongside 2 women, both 27, walking on the 2500 block of West Haddon, robbed them at gunpoint of their purses, phones, and wallets before fleeing in a Corolla. And 5 minutes later, boom, game over. He was shot after approaching a man unloading his car on the 1400 block of North Artisan Avenue, brandishing a handgun and demanding his property. The man he tried to rob wasn't just some random guy. He was a concealed carry permit holder with a legally registered firearm. The 36-year-old would-be victim quickly pulled out his own gun and shot him several times in the chest and head. And no, the shooter wasn't injured because the element of surprise is a concealed carrier's superpower. Let me explain. You see, criminals walk around thinking they've got the drop on everybody, but they never really know who they're running up on. That's the whole point of concealed carry. You don't walk around flashing it, you walk around prepared. This guy thought he was about to catch another easy win and ran into a wolf dressed like a sheep. And that's how it should be. Every criminal should second guess themselves before they try to rob someone. The fear of getting blown away by someone legally carrying should be baked into the decision-making process. But instead, we're out here fighting tooth and nail just to keep the right to carry in some places. Hell, if it wasn't for the Supreme Court's McDonald decision, Chicagoans wouldn't even have this option. The man who shot him used his legally registered firearm and also held a concealed carry permit, police said. Side note, every time I hear legally registered firearm, it makes me kind of cringe a little bit. Like, why does that even need to be part of the sentence? If he was a criminal, they'd never say illegally possessed firearm. But when it's legal, it's like they're bending over backwards to say, he was one of the good ones, we swear. Oh, and the guy who got shot, police found the woman's stolen property inside the Corolla, which was confirmed to be the same one he carjacked earlier, they wrote in the report. Now, here's the kicker. His family swears he was a good kid. He was a good kid as far as I knew. All he did was play video games. He wasn't into gangs or nothing, his grandmother said. I don't know, Granny. Good kids don't steal Toyotas and rob women at gunpoint. A local gang leader even chimed in too, saying, just a little boy that grew up in the hood, just happened to fall off in some bad habits. Bad habits? Sir, that's not forgetting to do your homework. That's armed robbery. 3 times in under 20 minutes. But I guess when it ends with you bleeding out in the middle of the street, people want to rewrite the narrative all of a sudden. Unfortunately, it's this type of mentality that kind of makes it necessary to have some type of legal protection for anybody who decides to conceal carry, because God forbid, this is a family that decides, you know what, he didn't deserve to die. Now they're trying to drag you through civil court to sue you for unnecessarily shooting him because he wasn't really gonna shoot you or some stupid shit like that. And it's exactly why I always say, it's not about being paranoid, it's about being prepared. You see, because you never know when some 18-year-old with a stolen Glock and a death wish is going to make you his next target. That's why I partner with USCCA. The USCCA provides education, training, and legal protection for responsible gun owners. If you ever have to defend your life like this man did, they'll have your back legally and financially. Because in this world, it's not enough to survive the gunfight. You've also got to survive the aftermath. So hit the link in the description section of this video and check out USCCA. And if you want to know where you can get this amazing Defend America hat, I'm going to put a link in the description section of this video you can check out too. We got them in hats, hoodies, shirts, drinkware, you name it. One thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you. And we're all fighting this culture war together. Now you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together we can stop the suppression of our 2A rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.